For 2017 between the Boston Red Sox and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Bases are empty, one man out. Weak grounder back to the mound. Story brings it in. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. In now, Tyler Naquin. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Dexter.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fielder David Dahl.
Hopped up, calling for it. Bogarts. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. And Bogarts will make the catch for the final. Here's Xander Bogarts now, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Therefore it is Gutierrez. 1 away. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Hanley Ramirez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Chopped weakly to the left. Picked up by Peralta. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Mark Trumbo now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Scorched to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touché, sir. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moreland on the move. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Valentian. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Ramirez ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding in, Mitch Moreland. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mookie Betts.
Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Chirinos has a play, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Johnny Peralta. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. So digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. Here's Matt Carpenter. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Center fielder number 25.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Dexter
0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Bradley. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Chirinos rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He popped out in his first trip. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. For Fowler, who picks up his 6th double so far on the year. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is stepping in and ready for another shot. Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Line toward the gap in left center. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Tyler Naquin becomes the first out of the inning. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So stepping in, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Carpenter is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Franklin Gutierrez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Moreland looking up. Gone! And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Ready for another chance? Valentian. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here's Johnny Peralta now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. On the ground up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Red Sox, center fielder Jackie
lifted into center field. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Throws him for strike 3, and that striding in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And that misses for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Here's Matt Carpenter looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dexter Fowler. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Moreland moves over, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Sail into the windup. 1-2 on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that digging in to try it again. Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on is Fowler, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. This is flared out towards second. And that's in there, base hit. Ready once again, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And a gorgeous flip to second. And here's Franklin Gutierrez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Moreland on the move. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Trumbo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Digging in once again, Valentian. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman number 48. Pablo
Line toward center field. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Gutierrez is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Blake Swihart. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
There's one.
He's out.
On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Now at the plate, Johnny Peralta. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And he'll go to second here. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Robinson Chirinos. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. From the stretch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw by Sandoval is in time, 1 away. In now, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Carpenter.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Here's Dexter Fowler now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Dexter Fowler.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Moreland going back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Carson Smith enters now in a mop-up role.
Boston, number 39, Carson Smith.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moreland has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Franklin Gutierrez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding. Now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Left fielder, Mitch.
Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Ready for another chance? Tyler Naquin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Story will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. High in the air into shallow left center. Moreland is after it. He's there and records the first out. Now batting, Trevor Story. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Up with it there is Sandoval. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Valentian. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Kyle Schwarber will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. On to first, and they don't come any easy. Now in the box, Xander Bogaerts. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Pablo Sandoval.
Hit out towards second. Carpenter is there. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hanley Ramirez.
Liner towards second. And he goes to second with it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Pitching for the
Brett Cecil gets the call here as he'll try and look for Brandon Geyer. Will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off. Instead,
throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. And guys, the Cardinals tonight could not